guys, welcome to the Budgeteers and another bite size.
Yeah, this is where we deep dive into topics like food and culture.
Yeah, all topics that we don't have enough time for to cover on our main series.
Today we are talking all about street food.
That's amazing.
Street food is basically just any delicious food or drink that you can pick up from vendors or markets anywhere in the world.
We got it! We got the food! We got the food!
Now we gotta get the train!
We got 5 seconds to get to the train station.
And during our travels around the planet, we have sampled some of the best and some of the worst street foods in the world.
Are you filming me being really sick? I'm so sick.
This bite size is designed to outline some of the best street foods out there and help you realize that street food is safe, incredibly delicious, and something that will maximize your travel experiences. So grab your Imodium and your tiny plastic chairs as we head to the streets on this ultimate street food tour. Just before we get into all of the delicious food, we need to take a minute to tell you about today's amazing sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark is an awesome VPN or virtual private network, and they are kindly offering us an amazing 83% discount and 1 free month access if you use our promo code Budgeteers. Having a VPN is becoming more and more important when you travel, and there are loads of reasons why you should get one. Firstly, it improves your safety. Surfshark's VPN makes traveling to other countries safer, because using local Wi-Fi's without a VPN is just like sharing your data with any potential hackers and dodgy people lurking around. You can also enjoy all your entertainment whilst you travel abroad. Simply use Surfshark to switch your IP's location to the country of your choice and get access to all of your shows, and even get access to other countries' catalogs too. And another reason is because they let you find cheaper prices for flights. Airlines charge more in certain countries, and you can get access to cheaper fares for the same exact flights simply by using Surfshark to switch your location. So to find out more and to get that 83% discount along with the 1 month's free access, click the link below and start booking cheaper flights today. So, what are the best street foods in the world? Well, let's start with hands down our favorite street food by far, tacos. Mexico is full of delicious food, but by a country mile, the cheapest, most readily available and delicious are the tacos.
Lena, why don't you tell everyone how much are these amazing tacos?
5 pesos a taco.
For less than $1, you can get 3 delicious tacos.
I'm gonna go crazy here.
Normally, you'll find one served with chicken, pork, beef, vegetables, or our personal favorite, fish tacos.
Shrimps, avocados, cabbage, tomatoes. Wash it down with an azaka. Horchata, which is rice, cinnamon, vanilla. So this is spicy, this cools your mouth down, like, all for like a few dollars, man. Look at this place, this is next level.
And fun fact, tacos predate the arrival of the Spanish, as there is evidence that the indigenous people living in the lake regions of Mexico ate fish tacos. So this is actually one of the oldest street foods out there.
Tortilla, sausage, cactus, spicy guacamole. Gracias. Spicy, crunchy, and delicious.
Second on our list of amazing street food is egg hoppers. Egg hoppers are bowl-shaped pancakes made from fermented rice flour and coconut milk. Cooked in small round pans, they tend to come out crispy with round edges and, as the name suggests, served with an egg placed in the middle. They are some of the cheapest and most delicious breakfast items you can find on the streets of South Asia, most typically in Sri Lanka. And sometimes hoppers actually just come plain like this. This is
No egg inside, just the rice flour batter, similar to a pancake mix. It's crispy on the outside, nice and gooey in the middle, and when you have it plain, they tend to serve it with delicious spicy lentil dal, which you can put inside, some little tomato chili paste, extra spicy, which is going to wake up your mouth and taste buds early in the morning. Then you can just break it apart with your hand and enjoy it like a pancake at home. But whereas you would probably enjoy pancakes with honey or maple syrup, here it's spicy dal and chili paste. So.
Can we have 6 more, please?
Yes, please. Fluffy and crispy, spicy and sweet. A very traditional Sri Lankan breakfast. Must try food, hoppers.
Next up is stuffed parantha. Found everywhere from Nepal to Bangladesh and as far south as Malaysia, these stuffed breads are best served fresh from tandoori style ovens, and some of the cheapest we ever found were in India. These ones were stuffed with cheese, onion and green chilies, and even though the street we were buying them from seemed very dirty, they were to die for.
Travel tip for you guys, always order food or make conscious decisions by looking at the food. Although it's in a dirty street surrounded by stray dogs, the food looked really good. Better than those sandwiches we saw earlier who were sitting in a shop for probably 2 days and were getting bad. And a lot of people pass by here. The locals are eating this as well, so that's always a good tip.
And street food is cheap and it's delicious.
Yeah, it looks really good. So always eat with your eyes.
How was it, guys? Get stuck in.
Ow, it's hot.
Gotta use your hands in India. That's really good, guys.
So, one more?
Okay, next on our list are tagines. Typically found all over the Middle East and North Africa, these clay pots are filled with delicious stews, bubbling away with paprika, ginger, cinnamon and saffron.
I love kefta tagine.
These pots stew away with the meat or vegetables of your choice.
So good, I don't even want to talk.
Thais and Damien devoured these tagines all over Morocco and couldn't speak more highly of just how much flavor they had and how the meat inside would just fall apart in your mouth.
Tagine taghliya. Taghliya. I don't know if for all the Arab viewers, I don't know if the pronunciation is right, but taghliya I think. So it's a tagine with goat, honey, raisins, almonds and vegetables. It's super good.
Next up is one of Lena's all-time favorite street foods. It's Yuca Fries. When we traveled around Guatemala, there was one day where the stars aligned and we were gifted something incredible from the street food gods. One particularly rainy, miserable day, we were out exploring some Mayan ruins when our tummies rumbled and we looked around for some cheap street food. One dish on the menu was Yuca Fries with chicharron, and Lena ordered 3 portions for the table. Thais and I were not too familiar with this vegetable, and Lena described it as the Latin version of the potato. The fries came covered with hot sauce and spicy, crispy pork, and honestly, it was so cheap and mind-blowingly tasty that it nearly brought Lena to tears.
Oh my god, the chicharron is so good. Did you try the chicharron? For me, this is one of the best meals we've had on the trip.
6th on our list, and one of the most recent culinary discoveries, is rice and curry. During our recent trip to Sri Lanka, we were introduced to this amazing food, and it's so great because every time you eat it, it's different. Depending on the street side vendor you pull up at, you'll be served whatever they have that day, and 99% of the time, it's incredible.
So here today, we have over here mango curry, curried leaves, coconut sambal, which is our favorite, spicy, dal, green beans, and coconut gravy. And like Ty said, in every restaurant in every region, they give you a different variety, so this never gets old. Because it's so cheap, so delicious, and we are always getting a different variety of curries, we can't help but put this on our list of top dishes in Sri Lanka. For sure. So, let's see.
7th on our list is pupusas. We ate almost nothing other than these bad boys when we traveled through El Salvador during our epic second series.
We have a pupusa, which is actually a corn tortilla that's filled with cheese, and then on top it has guacamole, and then this is shredded cabbage, and then just tomato sauce that's like homemade tomato sauce.
The next street food we have to recommend is fruit. I know what you're thinking, fruit? But wait, it's really easy to be scared by exotic looking fruits, and when we first travel to a new region, it's almost the first thing we notice.
Let the quality speak to you.
Así nomás.
No, ábrelo.
No abrimos.
Yeah, open up. Remember, quality.
You'll say things like, what the hell is that fruit over there? And sometimes you'll be more likely just to skip the ones you're not used to, but we always try to give them a go. It can be quite scary when you see exotic fruits for the first time, and when you travel to new regions, it will be the first thing you'll notice.
Who would have thought cucumber would have tasted this good, huh?
But we really recommend that you give them a go. Firstly, because you'll never get to try this fruit as fresh anywhere, and you'll get the perfect example of that fruit. And even though it's not an exact science, trying new and exciting fruits will help the locals become fond of you for trying them, and about half the time, you'll be really surprised.
It's good. Do you know what it would be good with? It'd be good with toast. Yeah, but good. This is good. What's it called again?
Granadilla.
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 Grandadilla.
Number 9 on this list is the train snacks of Asia. We survived almost exclusively on the snack foods on the trains during our travels in Asia, and we are here to tell you that they are safe to eat and a lifesaver whilst you're on those back-breaking journeys across the continent. Sellers will climb over you and squeeze between you as they try to sell their yummy snacks, and some of the best we had were in India. Honestly, if it wasn't for these cheap and delicious vendors, I think we might have starved in India. Last but by no means least on our list, drumroll please, is beer. Yes, beer. Street foods by definition includes ready-to-go drinks and juices, and beer is no exception. In fact, in our eyes, beer is food. There will be so many occasions when you're on the road and you will look around at the street food on offer and you'll probably decide that it doesn't look good. It might be old, dirty, or just not appetizing, and in those instances, you should revert to a classic can of beer.
Cheers! Got a beer.
A good sandwich and a good beer.
Full of carbs, sugars, and water, a beer will always tide you over for the next few hours until you find a better place to eat. And most likely, they will be really cheap, cold and refreshing, and give you a little buzz to help make those uncomfortable journeys a little bit better.
Cheers, guys. Here's to a lovely day in Nueva Elia.
No. Nueva Elia.
That's the one.
We hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, be sure to give us a like, subscribe if you're new, and also be sure to head over to Surfshark and download your VPN with that 83% discount. We hope to see you in a new bite size very soon. Safe travels, guys.